Hey everyone, follow along with me as I show you how our popular vinyl poo bags are made. If you'd like to make a poo bag of your own, check the description below for a detailed list of everything you'll need. But most importantly, you will need an embroidery machine, a sewing machine, and you'll need to purchase your choice of embroidery pattern from Off With Their Threads. Link will be dropped below. The embroidery patterns from Off With Their Threads, link below, actually can be made fully in the hoop if your embroidery machine has a large enough hoop. My Brother SE600 only has a 4x4 hoop, so I finished my bags with my sewing machine separately. As you can see, I've hooped a piece of stabilizer, I've selected my pattern, and I'm going to load a sturdy piece of 5x10-inch vinyl into my hoop and get started. I find placing my piece of vinyl in the hoop with about an inch or so from the top makes for a good positioning of my design. For those who aren't sure, I am doing the floating method. I'm floating my piece of vinyl. I'm not locking it into the hoop in any way. It's heavy enough that it just stays there and the design prints right on top, securing it to the stabilizer below. So today's design is a specific request by a client. It's going to be a white poodle on a black bag. You can see the brown stitched outline on the black vinyl of the poodle. Now I'm going to take a piece of white fabric, just a scrap, to cover completely over all the stitching. Make sure that all the stitching is covered, and then you're ready to sew. When the design is complete, remove the hoop and trim all the way around the design, getting as close to the stitches as you can without cutting any stitches. I've changed my thread to black, and I'm going to reattach my hoop with my trimmed poodle and start adding some features. When the black stitching is complete, I'll trim the threads and change my thread to white. The last step of the design is making the circle on the bum for the poo bags to come through. If you're enjoying this tutorial, be sure to hit subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our sewing tutorials. We have some already on the channel and more coming. Since this is a customer order, the customer has requested a name be added to the bag. So I've set that up and I'm just going to stitch that now. The next step is to unhoop your vinyl and grab your sewing machine. To make a tab that will hold your carabiner, I take a thin strip of the same vinyl as my bag and reinforce it with a straight stitch down both sides. I trim my threads, then fold the vinyl strip in half, about an inch long, and sew it onto the side. Trim off any excess vinyl, and it's time to attach the zipper. Attaching a zipper might sound daunting, but it's actually very simple. I just take the top of the vinyl strip, line it up against the zipper teeth, and stitch straight across. Next, you'll want to line up the bottom piece of the bag along the zipper teeth, matching up with the front. Unzip your zipper and stitch straight along, being careful not to catch the zipper teeth, but sewing along the top as close as you can. I like to cut the X in the poop bag dispensing hole before I finish the bag. I find it easier to do while the bag is still open, but if you forget this part, it is doable later after the bag has been closed up. Fold your bag in half, right sides together, and zip your zipper up about halfway, but don't close it all the way, don't do that. Then I like to fold the bag so that I have about an inch at the top, and the zipper is sort of about an inch down from the top. Then you're going to sew straight down both sides. Trim off excess zipper and any excess vinyl. Then use the zipper tab to push back and slide across, opening up the zipper. Then turn your bag inside out. Almost finished, just need to add the zipper pull. Thank you for watching. Drop me a note in the comments below if you make these bags yourself, and if not, you know where to buy them. From my Etsy store, Wags and Woofs Canine Boutique.